Wake up, nerd. It's Wednesday, which means it's New Comic Book Wednesday. And this is the first New Comic Book Wednesday in the month of June, which means Happy Pride Month. And coming from an ally who was an ally 24/7, it's just nice to have a month that's just, it's Pride Month, which is nice. But let's get back to the actual subject at hand and which comic books are coming out this week. Starting off with the first comic book, I'm just going to start kind of just jump right into it here. This is the DC Pride Event Dream Girls series. I believe this is one of four. Just like a little bit of a series just to celebrate Pride Month. Next on the list is going to be the DC and Sonic crossover here. moving on. Absolute Green Lantern, absolute stellar cover art. But if that's not enough for you, I got a variant here. I think this variant is so much cooler than the cover A. But that's just me. That's just me. Absolute Martian Manhunter. Love the series. Next, Batgirl. I'm actually really liking the Batgirl series. I got a Harley and Quinn. Oh, sorry, Harley and Ivy. Life and Crimes. That's where I was going. I was looking for the ampersand, couldn't find it. And a variant cover as well. Boom. And now I'm kind of getting into some a little more off kilter stuff. I got Only the Savage Are Left. This is a new Dark Horse series. This premise is insane, and I love this. I love this comic book. I love it. I'm ready for more. I think the universe that they're painting here is really really cool. Next to Dark Horse, we got Magic Gathering. I haven't actually read this one, but it looks really, really cool. Into Marvel, we got Storm, really cool. We have What If the Uncanny X-Men. I love that. I just love that pose with freaking Cyclops. I think that's a badass pose. And then I got, well, speaking of Cyclops, Cyclops number five. I'm a huge Cyclops fan. What can I say? And then cover A of the Amazing Spider-Man number 30 with a brand new villain, Spore. So if any of that is interesting to you, go ahead and check out my website, CourseGroundComics.com, or you can check out my eBay, Course Ground Comics on eBay. If any of this doesn't interest you, if you just saw this and you were like, ew, set up a poll list and I'll get you actually what you want to see. Set up a poll list, CourseGroundComics.com, or buy some stuff, buy some of this stuff at CourseGroundComics.com. I appreciate it. Thank you. On a very real note, however, while June is Pride Month and it's great and it's amazing and I love it, June is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which is extremely important and often sometimes overlooked. And so if you know a guy, if you know any guy, just make sure you check in with them. Make sure that you are listening to them. Make sure that you're aware of kind of how they're feeling, where their headspace is at. Because I mean, darkness and unhappiness and hardships can hide underneath a smile, hide underneath a bubbly personality. And if you make sure just you know your guy friends, make sure you know who they are, kind of what they're up to, and if you're able to, if you can, help them if they need help, and make sure that they know that you can be a lifeline if that's something that you can provide to them. I just want to say, hey, to all my men, if you're struggling with mental health, make sure you're reaching out to the proper avenues. It's not You're not weak for reaching out for therapy or for help or even asking like a friend just for a little bit of assistance. Make sure you're staying strong in there because we all know the world stuff. But on top of Pride, happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I appreciate you. See you later.